What's up, you guys? If you clicked on this video, you're most likely a real estate professional looking for a faster way to find out if a deal is profitable. Well, you've come to the right place. Today, we're comparing Rockport VAL and Cactus, two software platforms with the goal of doing just that, speeding up the process of finding if a deal is profitable or not. First, I'm going to give you an overview of both the platforms, give you my initial thoughts. Then we're going to go into their features and how they compare. First, Rockport VAL. My first initial thoughts are it's similar to Excel. There's a lot of tables, you go into it, but it's a lot better. It's, I'd say, a sexier Excel. Now, Cactus, they utilize AI in executing a lot of their models, so you don't have to do a lot of the manual task. But yeah, Cactus, very fast, modern, sleek. But let's hop into the features. Now we're going to go over 10 features and see how Rockport VAL and Cactus compare. First, pricing. Now, technically this isn't a feature, but it is a big decision factor. So Rockport VAL first, they don't have any public pricing on their website, but third-party websites and other forums suggest it's around $275 per user per month. Now, Cactus is very transparent on pricing. It's $199 per month per user with 2 months free. So it comes out to $19.90 a year. So comparing those two, Cactus is the obvious winner if you're looking strictly from a price per platform basis. How easy is it to use the tool is number 2. Rockport VAL claims you can master it in 2 hours. And from all reports, that rings true. It is somewhat easy. It's similar to Excel. So if you have any experience with Excel, it translates very well over to Rockport VAL. Now, Cactus, very easy to use. With the AI executed models, you don't have to do a lot of the manual task. So it pulls a lot of the data from an OM, a rent roll, or the things you might be inserting and applies it automatically. Super easy. It's more of like a calculator as opposed to a spreadsheet. The majority of the work is executed by AI, and then you sprinkle in a little bit of manual entry and you get all the answers you need. That being said, we're going to give Cactus the slight lead on ease of use. Number 3, portfolio management. Now, Rockport VAL does a great job of this. They do highly intensive work in this field. So office buildings, big multifamily projects, they have a portfolio manager. Now, Cactus is a little newer. They are building a portfolio manager, but they currently don't have one. So this definitely goes to Rockport VAL. Number 4, scenario planning. Rockport VAL, their model supports this. So you can run multiple scenarios and make sure you're profitable and really see the differences in different aspects of that. Cactus as well has scenario planning. So they have a playground page where you can go side by side with 2 projects and mess with the numbers. So income, expenses, insurance, mess with the cap rates and see how debt and lending contributes to that. So we're going to give them a tie on this one because both Cactus and Rockport VAL have scenario planning. Number 5, AI powered insights. Rockport VAL does not utilize AI quite yet. Maybe they will in the future, but for right now they don't. And like I mentioned, Cactus does. So Cactus uses AI agents to extract data from files that you can insert. So rent rolls, OMs, anything you can do to get information that you need, they'll extract that, and this saves a ton of time. So it eliminates a lot of the manual entries. So for AI powered insights, goes to Cactus. Number 6, collaboration features. Rockport VAL does a great job of this. They're cloud-based, so there's not any barriers to entry to see a projection of a project. Cactus as well is cloud-based, and you can share via link, via email, similar to Rockport VAL. So we're going to give them a tie on collaboration. Number 7, market data integration. So Rockport VAL doesn't have any market data coming in from a CoStar or anything big. Now, a perk of Rockport VAL, they don't sell your data either. So that's a plus for them. Now, Cactus doesn't have anything for multifamily or office, but with self-storage, they have market data coming from Radius Plus and StoreTrack. It depends what field you're in, but we're going to give the slight lead to Cactus because they do have the market data for self-storage. Next, unique features. Rockport VAL has so many features to deep dive into the analysis. But most of the features, if you're really good at Excel, you can find them there. Now, Cactus does have a unique feature. They have an LOI generator. So if you're looking for cool, unique features, Cactus probably edges out Rockport VAL just by a little. Number 9, cap rate finder. Rockport VAL doesn't have a built-in cap rate finder, but if you have an Excel, you can do some data and do those calculations in Excel. Now, Cactus automatically does market cap rates. So it pulls a lot of the data. This is their own system. They pull a lot of the data from the areas, depending if it's like a tertiary market, a big city, and they give you an estimated market cap rate. So that's a cool feature from Cactus. We're going to give them a little edge on cap rate. Number 10, support and training. Rockport VAL does a great job of this. So they offer free training, and like I mentioned in the beginning, they claim you can be a master of Rockport VAL in 2 hours. They have a lot of free videos, but the training's free. So other competitors like Argus charge an arm and a leg for training. This is not the case, so Rockport VAL does great in this. Cactus as well gives you a 24/7 training, free. You can have training calls. They have weekly calls for training, and then they have chat bots, articles, a lot of material so you can get trained up and ready to go. So we're going to give it a tie to both Rockport VAL and Cactus in that category. Let's move on to pros and cons, kind of an overview, pros and cons of both Rockport VAL and Cactus. We're going to start with Rockport VAL. So the pros. Rockport VAL does a great job of working with big, complex deals. So if you're doing a lot of volume, you need a lot of complexity, you need the nitty-gritty numbers, Rockport VAL does great. Training, support, amazing. Around the clock, they got you covered on that. And the Excel integration is very great. So you can use Rockport VAL, leverage their models, the macros, everything they have pre-recorded, and then shoot it off to your Excel model. Or you can just keep it all within Rockport VAL. Does a great job. Now the cons. You still have to do a lot of manual entries. So even though the macros and all the stuff is automated, you still have to enter it. So you save a lot of time by not having to second guess with where a formula is, but you still have to enter all that data. So time saved really depends on how efficient you are at entering the data and knowing what you want already. Another con is pricing. Now compared to like an Argus or someone else, it's not expensive, but compared to Cactus, Rockport VAL loses, and that is a con. Pricing is more expensive than Cactus. Now let's go into the cons of Cactus. Cactus is a newer platform, so they don't offer the wide feature set like Rockport VAL. For example, portfolio management. They don't have that yet. So if you're looking to go straight from deal to portfolio management, Cactus isn't going to be able to offer that for you. Now let's go into the pros. With the utilization of AI, their models are executed lightning fast. So it removes a ton of the manual entries and speeds up the underwriting process and finding if that deal is profitable, worth our time or not, in record time. Pricing and transparency is great. You can see it on their website, clear as day. And one thing that is a pro is the formatting and the design of the website and the presentation of all the numbers. It doesn't look like an Excel spreadsheet where it's a lot of boxes. It looks super pretty, so you might not, so when you're presenting to investors, they don't have to go through a ton of numbers to fully understand, or a banker, or whoever you're presenting to. It's very straightforward and very intuitive. In summary, Rockport VAL is a great platform that takes you a step above Excel and what you could probably do by yourself. Even though Rockport VAL is impressive and a step up from Excel, it's not the game changer that Cactus is. With the AI executed models, it eliminates the need for much, if any, manual entries. So saves you a ton of time in that area. And the interface is super user friendly. You don't have to train a lot of people. So this helps with scaling your business. So if you're an investor, you have an investor team, they're calling and you'd like to just punch in some numbers to see if the deal is profitable, you can have almost anyone behind the phone or behind the screen, and you'll be able to scale a lot quicker. But don't just take my word for it. Try it for yourself. Rockport VAL, great option. Definitely beats Excel, but Cactus is a game changer. So if you're looking to completely transform your underwriting process and figure out if a deal is worth it, Cactus is the way to go. If you got any value out of this video, please like and subscribe. And if there's anything you have questions on, let me know in the comments.